My preview isn't working, so I can't.
Like, well, you know what? I'm gonna step in on this and see what I can get out of it.
There's voice.
Right. Yeah, you sound alright. I've just checked it on the preview.
Yeah, I just shared that link you just posted me.
Oh, City Battles, real talk. Fella, introduce yourself.
The one, P Solja, aka Trill Smith, aka Trill I Am, aka Trillium Shatner, aka
Troll the fuck out of your life.
What's good, Tony?
It's good, man. It's all good. Welcome to the show. Thank you for doing me the pleasure of being on with me.
No problem at all.
I'm just going to start the way I have done with every other show and just ask you how you got into the music thing and the battling thing.
How's it going? Music's going well, man. Battling's going well. I'm in a position at the minute where, like, I can't really complain, you get me? I'm getting good battles. I'm doing alright. People are talking about me. I'm doing the music. I'm getting bookings off that. So, I'm not doing bad, to be fair.
Okay, so how did you get into it all, man?
Basically, yeah, like, music is something that like, I've done practically all my life, but I've only really taken it serious the past 3 years, you get me? And I think getting into music is just part of the culture, innit? Like, you grow up, people do music, spit bars, etc., etc., and like, you just get into it. It's more of a fashion, and then it's up to you whether you stick at it or not, you get me? And the battling side, my story is more or less the same as Dialects. It's Mr. Matter brought me in.
All down to Matter for getting you Leeds guys into this, man. He knows what Leeds men are going to represent, I'm guessing. You get what I mean?
Yeah, most definitely. I think with Matter, like, Matter's one of the people that wants to help the scene rather than himself, you get me? So in no way, like, I'll always have that admiration for Matter, man, because, like, he's done a lot for all of us, man.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. The latest battle that's released, Don't Flop wise, for you is with Mr. George Kelly, isn't it? Like.
Yeah, man. Big up Enigma, man.
It kind of, for me, it was like seeing the battle of the trolls. It was who's going to go further. You know what I mean? Like, I fully expected you in the end just to go, well, this is it. Ninja chop or something coming at you. You get what I mean?
Do you know what, yeah? Do you know what it is? I had so many ideas, yeah, like, to troll him, but as it got closer to the day, I thought to myself, like, nah, because I tried, in that battle, I tried to do a lot more bars, you know what I mean? Like, if you can see my second round in that, like, I think I went pretty bar heavy. And in the first round, I think I went pretty jokes and, like, real talk heavy, and the third round were a bit of a myth. But yeah, I always knew, yeah, that battle was gonna be the way it is. That's why I've taken the battle a lot more light-hearted than a lot of other people are. There's people out there that's been a lot more offended by that battle than I actually have. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing that I've said. Like, I like, without sounding racist, if most of the coloured or black guys that I'm talking to aren't getting pissed off with that battle as it is, how can physically I say that I get upset by it? You get what I mean? Like, I don't understand that people, especially people like yourself that are actually battling him, that if you don't get offended by it and you're cool with it or okay with it, then I don't understand what all these death threats are on the YouTube page, man. You know what I mean?
It is, yeah. To be fair, yeah, no matter in any walk of type of battling, yeah, there will always be double standards. There'll always be a double-edged sword, you know what I mean? Like, I was saying that I hope his kid's born deformed. Nobody said anything about that, you know what I mean? Like, I said some stuff about his girl that was actually stood in the crowd. Nobody said anything about that. It's just the big pink elephant is the thing that everyone zooms in on, and I think that's what's happened there. Like, there was no malicious behind it at the end of the day. It's not like he just pointed in my face and said, "You nigger." That's when we've got a problem, you know what I mean? But
yeah.
it was just more of a fact of doing your thing, man. Like, I enjoyed the battle. After the battle, I was cool with him. After the battle, his girl came up to me and cussed me. Like, it's part of the thing, man.
It certainly is.
Yeah.
Certainly is. So
after the battle, she came up to me and she goes, "If my kid's actually born with a hand like that, I'm coming to Leeds looking for you."
God bless her, because
Man.
from his sort of on-screen character, he's got to be a nightmare to live with. Let's be honest, you know what I mean? And all his Facebook rants as well. Like, I fully love reading George's statuses.
So do I.
You're guaranteed a good read, isn't it?
You might have to press continue reading about 6 times, but other than that, it's normally a good read.
It certainly is. So moving on, have you got any battles in the lineup that we're not going to talk about that I don't know about? Because obviously we know about Temple of Boom and the Leeds pay-per-view event that we're going to go in and talk about. But is there anything else in the lineup?
Not really. There's a few people running around with targets on the back. Other than that, like, nah, there's nothing confirmed as yet. Like, I was meant to battle Pedro, but that got cancelled with the whole thing to do with Boom back. But I've got 3 rounds for him, so I won't mind battling him anytime he's ready, you know what I mean? But other than that, man, like, nah, there's just a couple of people that I'm interested in battling, but
shoot at them targets, man. Give these fuckers headshots right now.
Big J, I'm fucking coming for you, yeah? Skirmish, right? This guy called me out in his battle, yeah, against Dialect, and the motherfucker has not responded to anything I've said to him, yeah? Don't shoot if you're gonna put up bricks. Hit me, nigga. And DK, I want to battle him as well. I won't mind battling him, because I think I battled a woman before, yeah, and she got off lightly because she had 6 ghostwriters, and I smoked too much weed leading up to the battle. But other than that, yeah, they're the 3 I want to battle, man.
So what? Why so much on the Big J thing, man? Why do you want to batter him so much?
Because, yeah, like, I want that funny man title, me. I want that funny man title, and the way I see it, he's got it. So I'm coming for it. Then after, who did he battle at Sunburn? What's the guy's name as well?
Harry Baker.
I wouldn't mind battling him as well. That'd be a pretty good battle as well. He's good, man. Do you know what? At the end of the day, yeah, I don't want to battle nobody that I'm gonna want to punch in the face after. I just want to have a laugh. You know what I mean?
Of course, man. You don't want to battle people that you're obviously gonna have beef with or something like that if they say something wrong, because it's not a good look for you or. To
be fair, I know.
Is it?
People might say it's boxing above my weight as well, but I wouldn't mind having a crack at Sensor or Yunan either, you know, like, at the minute, like, the way I look at the game, like, there's not one person that I think, oh, fuck, like, obviously apart from Tony D, because his CV speaks alone, you know what I mean? He's, every up-and-comer that comes into Don't Flop that think that they're gonna, like, mash the place up and do this and do that. Tony D's just like that dad that just slaps him and tells him, yo, get back into line. That's why I've got to rate him.
That is the best way I've ever heard it described, man. Like, it seriously is though. Like, everyone stands there and can call him out as much as they like. You just know that the moment they get in that ring with him,
exactly,
it's good hiding time. I mean, double. In the Sunburn thingy, like,
that was the best double L I've seen. That was the best.
Easy, but that was by far the best Tony D I've ever seen too.
Exactly. Look at when Euphorical battled him, and like the list goes on. You know what I mean? Like, every person that fought, yeah, he's making some noise for it. Like, Double L came off the back of I think he convincingly beat Chris Lees. Like. And everyone was like, whoa, Double L is like, he's really like making a name for himself, rare. And then Tony D just came in and he was like, nah, step back into line.
Your place, mid-tier.
Yeah, step back into line. No disrespect to anyone, but there's things, man, like, you got to know where the boundary is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, certainly.
It's like me saying, all right, yeah, it's like me getting offered a murder mook battle, I ain't gonna take it because I ain't gonna let him do that to me. You know what I mean? Even if I sent for the whole of Dot Mob, like, nah, you cool. Keep that battle. I ain't ready. I ain't ready for them bodyings yet, man. Fuck that.
Like your body too much, bro. So let's move on to the Words Weapons Temple of Boom. The big Leeds pay-per-view, my brother.
Chronicles putting me on pay-per-view, my brother.
The fact that Kron's putting on a pay-per-view full stop needs the biggest, like, it's basically the first proper pay-per-view on a rap battle event in the UK, man. And
Yeah.
Kron took that on. Now, big ups to Kron. Now, I don't know if you're watching, bro, or not, but big up for doing it and trying to help the scene as a whole step up one more time. You get what I mean?
Yeah, nah, like I'll be honest with you, like I got a lot of respect for Chronicle, man. Hell of a lot of respect for Chronicle, because like what a lot of people don't actually know is, yeah, you see the trap battle me and him did.
Yeah.
Basically, I just came home one night, yeah, and I was thinking to myself, you know what, I'd love to have a trap battle. And I came to Chronicle, pitched the idea to him, and he was straight away was like, yeah, I'll sort it out for you. And I was like, all right, cool. Then the week after, he was like, yeah, you're battling me. I was like, oh shit. I didn't sign up for that. Like I do like, and yeah. Other than that, like, yeah, I got so much respect for my man, because it was not like there was any animosity leading up to the battle. There's been any animosity after, you know what I mean? It's just been a case of, well, let's just fucking do it, man.
It was a good fucking battle, bro. That was my first ever Words of Weapons battle I watched.
Serious?
Seriously, bro. Like, I hadn't really watched.
Yeah, man.
I hadn't watched any of them before, and I was just like, wow. Like, I like watching Kron battle anyway, and then you were the opposite side, and I was just like, fuck, this is actually a decent battle. Like, I've been watching WoW ever since.
Kron went in, man. He went in. I'll be honest, that battle there, I took him very light-hearted, man. Because I just basically went there, like, for the whole battle, I wrote, like, 2 24s. Other than that, I just used bars that I had already, thinking I was going to sail it because it was on track. But Kron came prepared, man. Kron came prepared.
He certainly did. He certainly did, bro. That's all we can say about that.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the matches on the lineup for that night. I'm going to start at the bottom of the flyer.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to admit from the start and hold my hands up, apologise to the people that I don't know that we're going to be talking about. I will find out about you though. So we're going to start at the bottom of the flyer with Vets versus Mover.
That's one I can't answer. No disrespect to either of them, but I don't know either of them. Like,
okay,
that's just me being genuine, you know what I mean? Like, but what were the names? Sorry.
Vets and Mover.
I'm going for Mover. I like the sound of that.
Okay. Vigilant and Paddy.
Now that is gonna be a fucking battle. Like, Paddy on the last Words of Weapons, like, came, yeah, check this. Paddy came fresh from a wedding in a suit, bodied his battle, and then went back to the wedding. Like, can come and do that, yeah? Just fuck shit up and leave. Like, you've got to have ratings for him. Vigilant is a beast himself. Like, that's my outside pick for battle of the night, you know. Obviously my heart's with Paddy because he's a Leeds lad, you get me, but like, that's my outside pick for battle of the night. I think that is going to be crazy, man.
Okay, you got Sincere and Foz.
Right, I've seen Foz battle twice. I've seen Sincere battle Psycho, who I'm battling, and Sincere's good and Foss is good. That's going to be another good battle, but I think Foss might edge that. He's got a good hype around him at the minute as well. So I think he's going to win that purely off momentum, because I haven't seen anything of Sincere for a good while.
And then we got you versus Seiko, or however it's pronounced. Now, I'm reading sort of like tabloid news on this, and I'm hearing that you're only battling him for the easy win, bro. Is this true?
Hey, anytime I step into a battle, yeah, it's potentially an easy win because I'm unpredictable. But I'm battling him because he gets gets views, and I want to pinch his fans after I body him, while I body him, because it's on pay-per-view, so you can see it while it's happening in 3D, high definition, Blu-ray, P Solja, killing Psycho. He can't even spell Psycho right, and he wants to battle. Like, come on, come on.
That's some real talk, my brother. Real talk. Then we got your boy Zen.
Zen, free
versus Chronicle.
Zen, free your body bag.
Okay.
Zen, free your.
Okay, I knew you weren't gonna kind of go against your Leeds, man. Like, so.
Nah, Cron's my boy, man. Cron's my boy. Zen is my brother.
Okay.
Oh, listen. Literally, give me 2 seconds. I don't mean to do this. Sorry.
Alright, no problem, bro. But anyone else that's watching right now,
And I'm not gonna come back with a.
I'm expecting a ski mask or something, bro. Anyone else that's watching right now, whilst P does his thing that he has to do, make sure you're clicking the links down below. The link for the pay-per-view we're talking about, which is the Temple of Boom one that's on the rotation. All the links are underneath in the info. Make sure you're copying that pay-per-view to show love to Words of Weapons and Corna and the guys that are actually putting it on, because then hopefully we'll get some more, and hopefully we'll obviously get bigger and better events in the future, because that's what this is all about. It's a growing scene right now, people, and let's make it grow so it's actually worth it for everyone involved. Since we're still waiting, obviously you see the other two events that are in the rotation of the flyers. Big up Gift of the Gab, they're obviously trying to come up too. We're going to be doing a few shows for those guys later on. And you see the Irish the Rappers Comp Ireland poster as well with the Mike Righteous concert. If you're in Dublin, check it out, go to it, get to see this guy live. He's pretty amazing on videos and stuff like that, and I'm hearing that he's just as good live too. So make sure you show the love, man, and spread it out.
Spread it out.
And here he comes. Here he comes. He's coming back. Yeah, I knew it, fam. I knew you were gonna do that to me then. I just knew it. I even called it.
No, I just went to get some refreshments. Who am I to disappoint? No, I had to bring out the ski mask, you know. Sorry. We were just getting up to the main event, weren't we?
We got up to Crawler and Future, but I'm gonna ask why a certain person just Facebook messaged me. Not gonna mention your name, little brother. Perry Loveday. He said he can't believe you want to battle Big J. He explained why, Bags. Like, he said Big J is that guy that's got that title he wants.
Yeah, there's no other reason why I want to battle him. He's got the title.
He's gonna go in and take that title. Like, it just depends. It's gonna be a battle that's got to be watched at the end of the day. And if her or any of the Don't Flop team are actually watching this, you've got to make it happen, guys. Stop doing the battles that you want.
Happening.
Nah, P, let me have 5 on this, yeah? Stop doing the battles that you guys want and start giving these guys the battles they fucking want. Not saying that I've heard anything, guys, but people are talking behind your back, you get me? But back onto a serious note, so I don't get shot. Let's move on to this pay-per-view. Again, we got Crawler versus Future.
I battled Future last. Future is good, man. Future is very good. Crawler is basically a Leeds grime legend, man. So that's gonna be. I can see that being like my battle with Wilsey. Like, Crawler's gonna have a big hometown following, you get me? But Future is not to be slept on. And yet again, I'm not being biased just because it's Leeds. If Crawler is on his game, Crawler will take that battle. If Crawler sleeps on Future in any way, shape or form, he will be in for a bad loss. And that's the only thing I can put that down to. That right there is very evil. evenly matched. It's like people say I had a good battle with Future, but at the end of the day, he was always going to be naturally better than me because I'm not a grime MC. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, these two are two grime guys. Like, it's gonna be a battle, but like I said, I can't pick a clear winner. But if Crawler's not 100%, he's gonna have a problem on his hands.
And then we get to the main event of the night, which I'm actually really looking forward to, purely because it's Yunnan on beat.
It's unanimous.
Like, Cron, I don't know again if you're watching this, but big up for booking this, man. Like, seriously, like, to see these two battle on any stage would have been a battle, but to actually get the people back interested and putting Yunnan on beat, big up to you, man, because it's about time that Yunnan steps, like, to a different level, so he can't just do Dungeons and Dragons, and you get what I mean? He can't do that in this battle, and I am so looking forward to it.
I'm quite intrigued to hear the beat selection. Me, that's one thing I'm like quite intrigued to, because I'm not kind of sure. I can see Double L picking like somewhat with like a trap sound, because he's a grime MC, so he'll be able to do his slow rap plus double time on that. But I'm curious to hear what Double L is going to be like if Yunnan picks a whole boom bap, like real like hip hop kind of thing. You get me?
Yeah.
That is one battle I'm so intrigued in. It's unreal. Plus, I've known Double L now going on to nearly 2 years now, and I've never heard him spit a hip hop bar in my life.
So he's really like trying to step in for this battle.
Nah, I'm not saying he can't. He might be the best rapper I've ever heard. I've just never heard him.
But no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, surely if it's someone that normally does it, you're gonna have heard them. You get what I mean? So
Yeah.
even he's trying to like sort of maybe as such reinvent, so he gets another side of it. You get what I mean?
Yo, I really hope he does, because I'm cool with Bible, man. I'm cool with Bible. Oh no, why have I just... Yo, big up Psycho for locking in on watching.
Is he actually watching? Big up,
I
fella.
just messed up and saying, aye, yeah.
Thanks for watching, bro. No. So that's that event, like, gone through. Again, all the links for the pay-per-view, make sure you go and buy them. Support the scene and help everyone else out.
Support the scene. You know, we'll support you with hours of entertainment.
Give it back. Give some love back at least.
If Big J can give back to the battle community, yeah? Why can't you?
He's certainly doing it. But that's another tip, man. That's another tip. Bless him. Big up, Big J.
All he wants to do is make people famous, don't he? Bless him.
There's a good opportunity of doing it though, bro, really, to be honest, you know what I mean, if he does it right.
It's like stars in your eyes. He wants to give everyone that one opportunity to, like, be the star of the show. Big J will make you a star, battle him.
Exactly that. So what stuff have you got planned in the future, bro? Is there any, like, EPs or shit coming out, or...?
Right, like, currently I'll be the team called The Office, which is like, I aren't gonna name everybody because it's fucking loads of us, but the main people you'll know is obviously Zen Dialect, fucking Potter, etc, etc. Like, and at the minute, like, my aim is to put out an EP with every individual member of The Office, and at the minute I've completed 2. I've done one with D Busy and one with Potter. I'm looking to drop mine and Dialects in January, and so on and so forth since then. And I'm also doing my own mixtape, which is the Heist Part 2. The Heist Part 1's out at the moment on Dat Piff. You can go download that if you like. But the Heist Part 2 is going to be somewhat special, man. I'm putting a lot of work into this, man. And that's the one thing I want people to know as well. Like, don't try and discredit my music because I battle. I was actually doing music before battling. Like, that's what a lot of people tend to do, you know. They hear battlers and think, oh, I don't think he'll produce a good CD. Battlers have produced good CD. CDs. Natural's last CD was a good CD. Euphorical's good CD. Brucey's good CD. Like, there's actually a lot of good music within battling, but I think it gets overcrowded by
There's
the
no,
black
there's no
on.
promotion for it, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, not being funny, from my personal, like, inside sort of look at it, I had been watching people like Cracker, for instance.
Yeah.
I'd watched all his battles, never knew he had dropped an album or an EP, up until, like, I started to, like, looking at the sort of doing this show sort of thing.
Yeah.
Then found it and was like, actually, there is some good music behind this. And that's one of the reasons, again, that I wanted to do the show, because you guys deserve to get out there just as much for your music
I appreciate
as the
it.
battling. You get what I mean? Like,
Like, that's why, like, I didn't give it a second guess when you was like, do you want to come on the show? Like, yeah, definitely, man. Any outlet's a good outlet. Any outlet is a good outlet in my book.
yeah, it certainly is. Even more so now that I'm trying to help the other leagues and stuff out with it as well. You get what I mean? One big team as the scenes should be, really.
That's what I've noticed in like no disrespect to anybody, but I think in like the past year, like Words of Weapons and Don't Flop has just murdered every smaller league around at the minute. Like there was at one point there was a battle league cropping up at the end of everybody's fucking street, like, and everyone has just been whittled away one by one. And like, there's battle leagues trying. Like, I'm gonna throw my own event in September, but there's battle leagues that's like trying it, but they're not doing it right, because do you know how the one place where they go wrong is where Words and Weapons and Don't Flop go right is quality control. You can't expect to start a battle league by letting any old guy like battle on you, because that's a representation of your product. Then you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's where a lot of the smaller leagues are like full. Like I big up King of the Ronalds as well, man. Them guys are doing the thing, but it's not a place where I could see myself battling. But it's entertaining to watch. Like,
I think to be honest, like the whole King of the Ronalds thing, like I think anyone that hasn't watched the show between me, Mickey, and Hulk last week, it actually improves the rep for him, really, because like I went into that show wanting to just rip it apart and take Mickey to the next level on arseholes. You get what I mean? Because I've watched all their battles. Jesus, my phone is going nuts. I've watched most of their battles. People messaging me, new guys adding me. Big up Uncle Louis. Oh, Louis Chino, bless him, locking in right now with us. Gonna
He's showed me no but love, man. Big up, man.
Give a big shout out to Uncle Louis, because he shouts me out all the time too. But like, going back to what I was saying with the whole King of the Runners, like, I thought that they were just disrespecting people because that's what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? But genuinely, from what I can gather and what I can see now, looking at it, they're only trolling the guys that are whack. You get what I mean? Like, I still don't disagree. I still don't agree with the Toucan battle, and I said this, but
I haven't seen that.
oh, they just troll him at the end with a rock song that's all about gays and shit like that. You know what I mean? It is sort of funny, but like I prefer to watch a battle that I'm actually watching battles. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. One of my favourite battles on King of the Ronalds, yeah, was Pamphlet versus Pedro. That battle right there is the way that battle's presented is genius. Like, I swear that battle is, they made the best out of a bad situation with that battle.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, then you get the whole Pedro MC shit as well, bro. Let's be honest, you know what I mean? Like,
To be honest, Pedro, yeah, I'm gonna wear an expensive shirt to battle you on purpose.
you're gonna get a design, I dare you, or something go across it, bro.
I'm gonna pull out a fucking £110 Ralphie to battle him with. Let him put his hands on that and you will see Math Hoffer times 12. With a sprinkler disaster.
Oh, bless. Best.
But big up Pedro. Nice guy at heart. I don't know why he puts on that facade. He's a nice guy.
Okay. I'm still yet to come across Pedro, to be honest. I haven't come across him, like, so I don't know. The rest of the guys I speak to all seem to be sound, except for a couple of them, but we're not going to name them either.
Yeah, let's name him, man. Fuck it.
I'm not naming and shaming Frequent Thought again, bro. I give that guy too much airtime on my show as it is. He doesn't deserve it.
Who's he?
Frequent Thought. He took Toucan to demos, to the demo battle channel.
Did he battle Soul-Jitsu?
No, Mr. Real Koji.
That's it.
I watched that battle and he did alright, but he still took Toucan on one of his best performances to the demos battle channel. So, you shit, bro. Get out of my mind and stop letting me talk about you. Well,
Frequent Thought.
Guy try and troll me on Twitter and think he's gonna get away with it. Man wants to be lucky that I'm not in the country. But enough of this big man talk, bro. Enough of this big man talk. So Big J's already quoting you on, like, Big J's blatantly looked in the show. There is no way anyone is gonna take my funny man crown. No way. If I lose, I'm always gonna be that guy. So P Solja, unlucky son.
Yeah.
That's the reply back, bro. That's the reply back. Bless him.
That's you can say, innit? Bless him, little teddy bear. Little teddy bear.
So, is there any shout-outs you want to give, bro? Because we're getting to the end of... Unless we want to just sit here and talk shit and put people to sleep.
Nah, I'm not sleepy G. I'm sleepy G. I won't talk to sleep. Nah, basically, man, just like, yeah, YouTubers, man, give me some slack as well. Why are you always giving me shit? Have you noticed the comments on my battles, Tony?
I have, bro. I have. They seem to be expecting, I don't know, too much. Like, it's not that it's too much. They just seem to expect you to come totally different to what you actually do.
Stop thinking I'm dialect. Stop thinking I'm matter, and stop thinking I'm fucking zen. I'm P Solja. I make people laugh and entertain. I ain't ever gonna blow your mind and spit a bar that's gonna fucking blow you. Nah, that's not me. Watch a Big J battle for that. He spits them kind of bars that blows your mind. I don't do that. I just talk shit and troll. You get me? Like,
I certainly do, bro. I certainly get you.
some slack, man.
Stop it.
Basically, just think about it. If the league was full of fucking, no disrespect to anybody, but if the league were full of Shuffle T and Marlows, like, it wouldn't be entertaining. It would for a week, and then it would be like, oh, well, I didn't really understand that bar, I didn't really get that. If the league were full of Pedros, it'd get boring. You need a variation of different battlers. Stop expecting everyone to blow your mind with fucking bars. Fuck, bars are shit. Stop mixtapes for bars.
Oh, I love it, bro. I love it. Big up with everything, bro. Like,
Hey, I'll tell you what, Tony, yeah? I'll just finish this spliff with you and the people, them, yeah? And then I'll let you go.
alright, okay, well, you carry on enjoying that, Smith. And I'll think of some shit to come up with to talk about then. So, like, obviously you've mentioned like all the people in the future that you would ideally like to battle. And I've already said that you most probably won't get them because they're only interested in battles they want to do. But if you could name your top 5 current battlers in the UK, who would they be?
Top 5 would be Yunnan. These are in no order, I'm just giving you 5 battlers that I think are top tier.
Yeah.
Yunnan, Tony D, Dialect, Ognios, O'Shea and Zen. There's 6, but yeah.
Okay, cool. It's like, I was waiting for Zen to, I thought Zen would have been the first name out of your mouth, bro. Like, because...
Nah, trust me, I endorse that kid so much, yeah, because he's a fucking genius, I'm telling you, like, he is the one to to watch, man. His freestyle game is good. He can flip and he can write with the best of them. Like, he's got the elements, man. He's got the elements. He just needs to stop pissing so many people off, and he'll be all right.
Out of the newcomers, okay? Here you go. Out of all the newcomers, comes to you, not likely, but like Bam comes to you, bro, and goes, I want you to pick us the newcomer of the year. Who is it? Who'd you pick?
Tally! Has to be Tally, man.
Okay.
Why? Has to be Tally. Because, like, I just think every battle, he just gets better and better. And, like, not just by bits and bits, like, noticeably, like, way better. Like, I've only actually seen him battle live once, and that was a Flex Bistic battle. And he fucking went in. Like, that battle was sick. That battle was sick. Hey, I'll give you an insider. I'll give you an inside as well. Like, at that event, yeah, when I battled Enigma, it was the final Raise the Bar, yeah?
Yeah.
I was stood on stage, yeah, and a battler was rapping, yeah, and mid-verse they farted, like a real loud poop as well, you know. And, like, I'm telling you, no one cottoned onto it apart from me, and I text Dialect in the front row, yeah? So watch the battles and see Dialect's reaction in the front row, and he'll know which two battlers it was, which whatever it was. I ain't gonna bait him up and say, yeah, you pooped up your battle, but yeah, that happened, man.
Oh god, now once we go offline, you can tell me which battle it is, so I can fucking see, brother. I'm gonna watch all those battles back just to work it out. Otherwise, I have to get a Dialect, man, and get him to do it. So yeah, like, I don't know what else to talk about. Anybody that's watching this, there's 17 people apparently watching this right now. Go on to Twitter at Oil City Battles and tweet me a question for Pete. Come on, help me out here. Because otherwise I'm just gonna have to come up with some bullshit ones again, and I'm not good at that. I've got to get good at this. I've got to work on my freestyle game, man. I've got to work on my freestyle game.
Hey, let's freestyle battle him.
No, I meant freestyle as in coming up with questions, bro. I couldn't battle even if I tried. God, don't do that to me. Shit. I would need more than 6 ghostwriters. maybe even a
holy
guest battler just to bloody pump it out for me as well. Jesus.
Wow.
There's no chance of me ever turning up in the battle ring, bro. There's no chance of that. On the outside, introducing you, maybe. Inside that ring, nah. Never. I believe even freaking Fort would beat me, and that just says it all.
I'll be honest with you, yeah, like, there was no feeling like my first ever battle, my tryout against Bizzo, yeah? When I walked into that building, there was a battle going on. It was Cracker was battling somebody, I can't remember who it was. Yeah, and then afterwards I heard her say, yeah, it's P Solja versus Bizzo. Listen, bro, I was shitting my pants. I've gone up there to battle now, yeah, my stomach's turning, my kneecaps are bouncing up and down, I got water in my hand and it's shaking, I had to put it on the floor. And then check the worst thing, he fucking wins a coin toss and picks me to go first. I was shitting it. The nerves, man, it's the nerves, man. It's not actually right in the battle, it's the nerves, but now I'm getting used to it.
So, Psycho's going in on Twitter about it now.
What's he saying?
Gonna finish P Solja, he needs to be in Gaza.
I live in Gaza, nigga, what the fuck's he talking about? I live in Gaza. My ends is like Gaza Strip, Psycho. You can't even spell Psycho. You've lost every battle you've ever had. Grimmy made you famous.
Alright, so people are actually like, I got people watching that are actually asking me questions to ask for you. Big question from Uncle Louis. Who would P want to see on an on-beat battle?
What? Outside people are already back.
Yeah, I guess obviously outside
Hello,
the
like
people that are on
battlers
the
at the
WoW
minute.
scene, or just like people. Okay, I'll restructure it. From the Don't Flop guys, obviously there aren't that many beat battles there.
Yeah,
Who would you like to see on a beat battle?
I'd like to see Locksmith first dialect on beat would be crazy.
Okay,
That
yeah,
crazy.
offbeat would be crazy too, but definitely,
On
definitely offbeat.
but on beat, like I think both of them are two fucking beasts, like music wise, absolute beasts, and I think that right there could go all the way off, man.
So all my big ups have been answered because Kron has been watching. What can I ask your opinions on the difference between the WoW fans and the Don't Flop fans?
What the difference between them?
Yeah.
I'd say, yeah, like the words of weapon fans, yeah, are like I'd say more like your streetwise type of people, and your don't flop fans are your more say hipster type, studenty type crowd. Like basically, yeah, I think a lot more urban people watch Words of Weapons than they do Don't Flop, and I think that's why the appeal is different. That's why you can go onto my Words of Weapons battles, and there won't be as much bad press as there is in my Don't Flop battles, and I think that's the crossover between the urban crowd and the non-urban crowd. I think that's why I think people in Don't Flop are only just starting to get me, only just starting to get like where I'm coming from and how I'm trying to be. But Words of Weapons, I think, is just more like people get you straight away, man. They're not, because it's the road, it's more road, I'd say, without meaning that in any derogatory way. But it's a lot more road at Words of Weapons. It's like it's the difference between like the whole American, like I'd say Words of Weapons is like your URL, like a lot more hood, where Don't Flop would be more like the king of the dot, like the appeal to they do appeal to a wider audience, but I think like Words of Weapons is more hood. I think that's why they get like when you say certain things, a guy in Don't Flop crowd could be like, what the fuck is he on about? But in Words of Weapons, it could be the best thing they've heard. You know what I mean? And I think it's just the difference there, man.
All right. So I'm getting tweets about the person that pooped. You've got to name him, bro. You got to name him. The guy that shit himself on stage, bro. Come on.
See, I tried. Yeah. The guy with two guys and poops on stage. Nah, I can't do that, man, because then I'd be a snitch, wouldn't I? But it was
But
just
this is real talk, bro. Real talk. We gotta name these people.
Nah, man.
I tried, Big J. I tried, bro.
Wait, listen, I'll give you a tip then.
Okay.
I'll give you a hint. I judged the battle.
That's still not a tip, because that could be any of them.
I judged one battle that day.
Okay. Alright, so we got to try and work this out. I'm telling you, by tomorrow's show, I'll be naming and shaming him for him since he won't do it. How's that? I set myself a challenge. Anybody else is watching, see motherfucking magic if you're watching. Me and you got homework to do, my brother.
It's the fucking magic.
Exactly that. But yeah, I think that's us coming to the end. Unless this is another Twitter question I'm getting. We can see PP though, but can he see us? Psycho, bro. If you're trying to write bars to me, I'm not gonna read them out. I don't know what that is, to be honest. Like,
come on, Psycho, man. Don't make yourself look like...
Obviously, you can see P because he's on a webcam and on the show. And obviously, he can't see you because you're not. So, I don't know, bro.
Hey, that Don DeMarco. Don DeMarco. That was a good bar, that.
Big J says you're a pussy for not naming them out. And it was like, no, ask him on the real. Was there shit running down his leg? Oh Bless you, Big J. I love you, brother.
Right. Let me just clear this up, yeah? Right. It happened, yeah? Nobody shit themselves. I heard 2 farts, yeah? I heard 4 farts in 2 intervals. So like there was a yeah, too bad. That's exactly how it happened, yeah? And I'm not gonna name who it was, but I judged the battle and there wasn't a white guy.
And there was also a white guy.
It wasn't a white guy.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go out there and say it was all jitsu then. I don't even know if he was at that event, but that's the sort of thing I'd expect him
It's
to do.
battled MG.
Battled MG?
Yeah, at that event. Is that his name? Is that his name?
Yeah. It's G Money from High Rise.
Yeah, big up High Rise, man.
Oh,
Big up High Rise.
yeah, so jitsu to battle that.
Right,
I'm gonna have to go work it out now, bro.
before you work it out, yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm doing the viewers' heads in now.
Well, we've run out of questions and run out of all this shit, bro. So, yeah, let's just call it to an end. Again, big up Words of Weapons for what they're doing. My shout outs are the usuals. Big up Ian Daniels, iandaniels.com. High Rise Entertainment.com. Make sure you log on to these websites. Rappers Compiland, big up and keep doing your thing. And obviously my local group, the Corna Bros, that we've got some real shit coming out soon, hopefully. Okay. I'm ignoring you now, John, you're doing my head in. But thank you very much for coming on the show, bro. It's been a pleasure. You didn't troll me anywhere near as bad as I was expecting. So, peace and blessings for that. Blessings to anyone that's watching us as I stop this show. Make sure to follow us on the Facebook and Twitter. Subscribe to the YouTube.
Tony!
Yo.
You won't let me big nobody up, man.
I said it's the only shout outs you wanted. You went blurting on.
Alright, yeah, man. Yo, listen.
So, there you go. Here you go, bro. Shout out time. Do your thing.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Big up the office, yeah. Look out for my EP dropping in the next few weeks with D Busy. It's going to be called Light Work Part 1. Big up the whole of Dope Flop. Big up Chronicle, Words of Weapons. Come and watch me Body Psycho at Temple of Boom in Leeds. Light Work. I got Pierre Adadadas for him. And big up Big J as well. Little pussy. Yeah. That's me, Tony. That's me, done. Big up everyone who locked in and watched. Hopefully I didn't bore you off.
Yes. Thank you very much, brother. That's the end of the show, guys. Thank you very much for watching tonight. Tomorrow night we got Locksmith and me and Daniels. So it could be another good show. Or it will be another good show, because every show I do personally is good to me. So if you don't like it, you know what to do. Stop watching my channel. But thank you very much, and good night.